How to grow a personal brand from 0 to 10K. First, a personal brand, right? What's a personal brand? The same reason you're here watching me right now is because I have a personal brand. So for example, what's a brand? But a brand is something you buy into. You buy into a brand, okay? You buy into Nike, Adidas. There's a reason why you buy into these things. And a personal brand is you buying into a person. Why'd you buy into Speedy, KSI? Why'd you buy into Iman Gadzhi? Why'd you buy into N6? Why are you watching me? Why have I got 1.4 million followers on TikTok? Why have I got almost 50K on IG? You know, why? It's a personal brand. It's something that you buy into, okay? Basically, become a personal brand, you're branding your personality. Or you're branding a persona you want to show to social media or an audience. So there's different types. Some people will look at content creator and personal brand the same. They're both personal brands, right? But then the reason why you have like a Speed, okay, and then you have like a, do you guys know Iman Gadzhi? Anyone know who he is? Anyone? So then you have like an entrepreneur, right? Because even though someone like Speed is an entrepreneur, he's known for being a content creator, not an entrepreneur. Someone like Iman Gadzhi, even though he makes content, he's known for being an entrepreneur, not a content creator. So you have to then try and figure out who you want to be and why. And what persona in that section you're going to sell to an audience. And that becomes the brand. So let's say you're taking it step by step. I've explained what a personal brand is. So then you have to figure out what personal brand you want to create. You have to figure that out. What lane do you want to go down? What lane? Content creator, entrepreneur. So the difference is, right, content creator is focused more on creating content for people, going viral, and then making money maybe from more brand deals, the platforms, okay? Entrepreneur is more of creating valuable content, so not viral, but more valuable, if that makes sense. So they might not get as many views, but the views they do get is more valuable, more cool audiences, and they can sell an offer or sell a product to an audience, if that makes sense. So you're both getting your money from audiences, but then it's like, this is more trying to target a specific audience to buy a specific product or offer, and this is more trying to go viral, so then the offers kind of come to them, if that makes sense, chat? Does that make sense? So that's where you have the differences, right? And for people who are more into business, a personal brand as an entrepreneur is the best way to kind of go. And for people who are more into content and creation, a personal brand as a content creator is the best way to go, if that makes sense. But then you get to a point where you can kind of join them two together. It's kind of hard, but it's possible though. And I think that's where you make the most bread. The most money so a content creator, right? Most of the money will come from the platforms. So TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and also brand deals. You get loads of brand deals as a content creator of loads of views. Brand deals. You can make a killing. You can make a killing from that. An entrepreneur, most of the money will come from selling a product, selling an offer, which can be a course or a mentorship, and also they will also get brand deals. So an entrepreneur doesn't really need to go viral. They just need to get the right audience, if that makes sense. So for example, as an entrepreneur, you don't need 1 million views of people thinking you're cool. You need 100K people knowing that you're really serious and you're about what you do. As a content creator, you want 1 million people thinking you're cool, you're funny, you're amazing, you're awesome. You see? So those are the differences, and then you have to kind of pick which one you want to go down. So with someone, for example, right, I have a boy who's a reseller, right? As a reseller, he doesn't need to go viral all the time. Him going viral all the time will obviously help him, but doesn't need to. He just needs to get the right audience. As a reseller, his personal brand will help him bring in the right audience who he can then sell more things to. You see? And as a content creator, you want to go more viral, because the more viral you are, the more eyes on you, the more brands will look at you, and the more you get paid from platforms. Niche is so important. Niching up is so important, bro. It will save you on years of like trial and error, bro. Niching up is so important. If I niched up earlier, I would be so clear by now. Like so clear. Probably 3 years of no niche. So yes, when you start your personal brand, what do you enjoy? What are you good at? Okay. Nowadays on social media, you can create a personal brand of anything. Anything. There's people that make personal brands on Pokemon cards and they hit like 7 figures, bro. You can make a personal brand over anything because of social media. Anything in the world. So don't think, oh, I have to do this to go viral. No. What do you enjoy and what are you good at? Because if you enjoy something, right, you'll be willing to go through all the things. Okay. Niche and then branch out. Ramel. I like you. Ramel's smart. We'll get to that. Cool. So your first year, 2 years, you want to have a niche. So what do you do? Gym content. Make sure, okay, so we're going to use gym content for an example. Because I have like a student, right, but I've been helping him with his personal brand. So I'm going to use him as example. It was personal training and gym stuff, okay? So your niche. What are you good at? What can you do? The main niche is a gym. So gym, fitness, whatever. Well, we just say gym for now. Your main niche is gym, okay? And then underneath that, you're gonna have sub niches. So a sub niche might be like so your main niche is gym, maybe like diet. So like, cause diet and working out goes hand in hand. So maybe like, diet, so it'll be a sub niche, diet. And then what else, chat? What was the sub niche for gym? Maybe like self-improvement. So maybe after working out, be like talking about self-improvement. So maybe self-improvement. And then what do people like? Like they like progression stuff. Like, last year I was 70 kg and I look like this and now I'm like this. So like I'll probably say like a progressive storyline. So basically a progressive storyline is basically when you're showing your growth in your gym journey, like through a storyline, okay? Because people love storylines. Discipline kind of goes hand in hand, but I see where it's coming from. Internet love storylines. I want to see how you started and where you're going to go. People always care about stuff like that, okay? Storyline. So your main niche is gym. So all these things will fall underneath that. So videos of you working out, then you speak about your diet, what you eat to get your physique. Then you talk about self-improvement, why you wanted to hit the gym. And then you talk about what you were before and what you're going to get to, okay? What do you mean by self-improvement? Basically so self-improvement falls underneath gym because like, okay, cool. I want to improve myself as a human being, all right? So it's like I went to the gym. I wake up at a certain time. That falls underneath gym lifestyle because it's like you're just becoming a better man. You feel me? Yeah, you're improving yourself. And then your progression storyline, transformation, exactly. So it's like, okay, I'm this now, what's this now? And then, people need to buy into your personal brand. So you have to obviously have a niche of gym, but then make it personal when you talk about your storyline. But at the same time, self-improvement and diet are the same things that people speak about who do gym anyway, okay? So it's an example, right? That's literally what we broke down. So once you have that, okay? And then you research. And this is the most important thing, okay? So niche, this is niche, and after niche, okay, you want to research. Research your niche. So then you research these things. So research. And a lot of men, right? This is where a lot of people fall. A lot of people fall when it comes to personal branding because of their lack of research. People think because I'm doing social media, I no longer have to research and take it seriously. Let me just post and see how it goes. Oh, N6, I posted a video 10 times and I got no views. You're just doing the same thing, dummy. Sorry for my language, but like, did you go back to the drawing board and try to analyze and then see, okay, I'm doing this right. Someone must have done it before me. Let me go see how they prevailed and how they flopped. People, 85% of men who want to do social media do not research. You don't research, bro. You're wasting your time. You have to research. I want to do gym, right? I want to talk about diet, self-improvement, progression storyline. Who are the best gym people out there on social media right now? You feel me? Go search what they're doing. Not to copy, but to learn. In school, bro, like you have textbooks. Everything you do in football, you watch football players. You have a coach. And everything you do, to that same mentality into personal branding, and you scale so much quicker, bro. You scale so much quicker. Like, people have come here before us for a reason. We're meant to learn from other people, okay? If you don't research in your particular niche, forget about it. You have to research in your particular niche. And that'll help you grow like 10 times more, like honestly. And at the start, I wasn't doing it. At the start, I was just posting and seeing. I was doing trial and error, which is good by myself, right? Those were trial and error, but I didn't research people because I had no niche anyway at the start. But once I got my niche, I was doing a lot of research and seeing, okay, how do they do well? Why do they do well? And I can't copy them because they're one of one, but how can I implement what they're doing? So if you want to start a personal brand and you don't have a niche and you're not researching your niche, then you have to go back to the drawing board, okay? So whoever's in this chat, right, whatever you want to do, just know that someone's come and done it before you, okay? Even if it's not the same thing, it'll be someone similar. So research why they're thriving, why they're doing so well. What's the reason they're doing so well? How can I learn from that? So when you research your niche, then you can start putting the pieces together, okay? Okay, cool. So I made a video, right? And it flopped for a certain reason. Let me go see. What did they do? Was it the editing? Was it the intro? Was it the camera? Was it like, what were they doing? Why are they so successful? Why? You have to ask yourself why. Why is someone so good at what they do and I'm struggling? Why? What can I learn from them? And if you don't go do that, you're going to struggle, bro. You have to research. I spend more time researching than anything. It's the most common one people always say, okay? It's so common, but guys don't do it. Guys just don't do it. It's so common, but you don't do it. And bear in mind, chat, right? These are the steps that will make you your first bit of bread doing this, because let me tell you something. When it comes to personal branding, don't go into it for the money, right? The money is good. I'm not going to sit here and lie, okay? The money is good. It's amazing. It's great. But the money follows after you do all these steps. After all these steps, the money follows in. Literally, like after you do all these steps and you build value, bro, when you build value, right, you have attention. Attention is like one of the best currencies, okay? Attention. Because you got attention, yeah, you can literally like generate income from anything. Because you have attention, bro. Every company, every company, every businessman, they value attention because attention brings in views, it brings in whatever, you get leads, and then obviously convert the leads into potential buyers. So attention is very, very valuable. So when you do all these things right, you will get attention and then it will flow in. It'll flow in. The better you do, the more you do it, the more it's gonna flow in. It's that simple. Consistency, bro. Consistency. This annoys me so much, bro. Mandem, this is the most basic thing you hear in everything, bro. Consistency, consistency, consistency. It's so basic, but people don't do it. I get 50 DMs a day. Yo, N6, I want to start social media. I want to do this. You have any advice? N6, help me. I'm doing this. I go on your page, bro. You have one video in like a week. Boom. Are you taking a bleep? Are you taking a mick out of me? Yo, N6, bro, help me, bro. N6, help me. I want to do that, N6. I want to do this. I go on your page. You're not consistent. You're not even posting regularly. What are you doing? And when you are posting regularly, you have no niche. You have no niche. You're just posting rubbish. Like, what are we doing over here, bro? This annoys me so much. I'm gonna go mad. I'm gonna go mad. This annoys me so much. You're not even consistent. Don't come to me asking me for help. You're not even consistent, bro. You haven't even tried to post a week straight. What the flip are you doing? I have 1.4 million followers here, and I post damn near every day. Damn near every day, chat. So you don't even have your first 10K. You never be consistent. You're asking me for advice. Post. Just post, bro. Consistency. You're not even consistent. It's the most basic thing in the world, and people don't do it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna break my mic. Bro, it's the most basic thing in the world. The first thing to do. Be consistent. Guys can't even do that. Guys can't even do that, bro. If you're trying to grow a personal brand, right? Try blow up. Try go clear. And you're not consistent. Just give up. I beg you, do not DM me asking me for advice and I go on your page, you have one video in a week. Please don't DM me, I'll block you because that gets my head hot. And says, I really want to make it, bro. I want to make it N6. So you're going to wait for me to tell you to post? You're going to wait for me to hold your hand and say, yeah, please post, mate. Mate, please. What are you doing? It's the most basic thing in life. It's the most basic thing. It's the most basic thing. If you're not consistent with your niche, then forget about it, bro. Forget about it. All right, I don't want to keep going on about it, but consistency is absolutely key. It's absolutely key for various reasons, right? There's so much competition right now, right? There's so much competition on the algorithm on social media, so much. If you're not fighting for your place, forget about it. That's number one. Number two, if you're not consistently, right, posting, how are you going to know what's working and what's not? How are you going to know what is good and what's bad? You know, how are you going to know? Because when you're posting consistently, yeah, you can research and look at your own page and profile and know what's working and what's not, okay? You find your niche, right? You find your sub-niches. So under my main niche, what things underneath it I can keep doing to be fresh? Because you don't want to be in the gym every day just doing this. In the gym every day and posting that every day. No, like, okay, today I'm in the gym working on my back, right? And then I'm going to talk about my diet that helped me look like this. And I'm going to talk about my progression, where I came from, where I'm going. And I'm going to talk about, mental health, stuff like that. That fit in the same niche. Because it's all the same kind of thing, but it's gym related and things come underneath it. You're following? Boom. And then you have to be consistent. Oh, no, my bad, chat. Then you have to research the top dogs in your niche, okay? The top dogs, and also research the guys who are doing bad. So, for example, right? If you see someone who's doing something, right, in your niche here, and they're doing bad, and you go on your page, and you're doing the same thing as them, guess what? You're going to be in the same place as them. So look at who's doing bad and who's doing good. You don't want to be like that guy. So when you look at your stuff, make sure you don't be like him. At the top, I like what he's doing. I'm going to just take a bit of that. Because if you copy them, you fall off. You can't copy anyone because that means you're always going to be waiting for them to post. You fall off. But get inspired, okay? Feel me? All the guys that copied me, where are they now? Chat, you have to make sure whatever you're giving to your audience here has to, there's two things. Has to resonate with them, inspire them, there's a few, inspire them, or it has to help. It has to help them. And guess what, chat? It's funny because it's really a full circle movement. Because whoever's watching me, my videos, my TikToks, whatever, I resonate with them, I inspire them, and I help them. You're literally watching it right here, right in front of you. Proof's in the pudding. You see? I don't talk out my cheeks, chat. I'm living proof. Either they resonate with me, right? Inspire, or I help my audience. Okay? And then also, to an extent, right? To an extent, when I do my traveling vlogs, I travel, nice cars, nice watch, all these things, right? They get to escape reality. They get to see something that maybe they can then get in the future. So they're also escaping reality. Escape reality. Damn, I can't spell. See, chat? So these things, right, you have to really think about it. A lot of the time it happens naturally, right? But at the same time, for someone like Speed, right? Speed, I think it happens naturally. But then Eman Gadzi, he really focuses on this. You know, he really focuses on this. Because, chat, if your audience can't resonate with you, you don't inspire them, you don't help them, they don't escape reality when they watch you, you have no personal brand. You have no personal brand. Like, okay, why do I want to watch this guy? Why do I care? There's no personal brand. So whatever you do, and that's where a lot of people go wrong, right? For example, the entrepreneurs, right? A lot of the entrepreneurs online, the sellers, they forget to have a personal brand. Because let's say, right, I know people that do drop shipping and stuff like that, they make a lot of money, right? They don't want to get an audience to show their drop shipping lifestyle. But they come online and they're like, this month I made 50,000 from drop shipping and it's so cool and so easy. Yeah, cool, you made money from drop shipping, well done, cool. But you're forgetting you have to be a personal brand. You have to show them your journey. Where did you come from? That's why someone like Brett Scales, his personal brand is through the roof. Because with Brett Scales, right, you see his journey, you see his personality, you know, he makes you laugh, TJR, things like that. TJR, Brett Scales, even Eman Gadzi, I think he's boring, but at the same time, he helps me mentally and I escape reality when I watch his videos. So if you come online, let's say you're doing the gym stuff, right? They're doing the gym stuff, you're just in the gym working out. Yeah, this is so heavy. It's so heavy. Today I ate this and today I ate that. You don't have a personal brand. You're just wasting your time. If you're consistently posting rubbish, you'll never blow, by the way, chat. You have to understand, okay? Social media has come so far now, it's a business, okay? And it's probably one of the most profitable businesses out there because you start from zero. Chat, I started the phone. Ask my boys in this chat, bro. I was in my room with a flipping iPhone 11. In my room with nothing in my pocket. That's how I started. But these things, right? As long as the things I said before, it helped me get an audience. After I got the audience, guess what followed after? The money. So I never went into it thinking, oh, I want to make so much money. I went into it trying to create something. The reason why a personal brand is so effective because anyone can do it. Let's say you got a business, right? You have a business. But then you build your personal brand alongside it. Your business becomes more credible. Okay? It becomes more credible. Before people buy into what you're selling, they buy into you, chat. That's one thing my uncle taught me. And he's an amazing salesman. Before people buy into what you're selling, they buy into you. Trust me. So if they can buy into your personal brand, into you, you can sell whatever. You can sell water to a well, bro. It's like that. So any person, a content creator or an entrepreneur or businessman, okay, can have a personal brand. And it's so important in this day and age. So important. Like nowadays, you go into a meeting, right? What do people do? They look at your IG. They look at your TikTok. They search these things up, okay? And also for me, right, just a little side note. Another reason why my content was switching a bit more, because as I was growing my agency, if people are searching me up here, it doesn't really, like, and I'm doing like Duke Dennis skits here, it doesn't really relate to what my business is. Like nowadays, after a meeting, they search up your IG, they search up your TikTok, they see, oh, who is this guy? Oh, okay, so they're buying to you first. So personal brand can help in whatever, bro. Not just, oh, let me try blow on TikTok and get paid from there. It's like, okay, I got a business here, I want to scale it up. I can scale it up through my personal brand as well. You feel me? With personal branding, right? Don't get these things confused, okay? With personal branding. So you have, as I keep saying, if you're on TikTok and you enjoy this, come to my Twitch. We're lit over here. You have viral and you have community. Don't get these things confused, okay? A lot of people who consume social media content, if I'm being honest, right, they're just stuck. They're stuck in a little limbo, okay? They don't understand things. People that consume content all the time, see me, I consume a lot, but when I consume, okay, I'm consuming to learn. A lot of people consume for no reason. Your head is empty, bro. Nothing's going in there. With personal branding, right, chat, this is so important. Please listen, okay? Don't confuse going viral, okay, with having a good community. Don't confuse that. There's some people, right, who they're so big, Speed Kai, Platboy Max, all the big streamers, the Twitch streamers especially, And there's some, who else? Who does short form that's like that? I don't know, but there's some people, right? They go viral with their community because the community is huge. It's huge. They could go viral, okay? But chat, if you get 10 million views here, or if you going viral, let's say you had a funny video of you and your dog, alright? You and your dog going viral, 10 million views because people think you and your dog are funny, okay? 10 million views here and there. Or you're thinking, oh, look, he's so lit. 10 million views. But let's say you have a community, right? You do a YouTube video that gets 20k views, and in a YouTube video of 20k views, you're talking about your real life. And the comments are people who relate with you, who wanna hear more. That's a community, and that's valuable. Okay, that's so valuable. People always want to go viral all the time, build a community. But you have to have a good balance, because community takes time. Okay, it takes time, but it's worth it. Viral is quick, but that, like, you ain't really making, most men that go viral don't make that much bread from it. They don't. For example, let's say you go viral, right? The platforms will pay you. They'll pay for TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook. Facebook is legit, by the way, guys. You guys go post on Facebook. I'm dropping the best source on here, bro. Man don't know about Facebook. Post on Facebook, okay? But anyway, the platforms will pay you, right? But let's just say, all right, you went viral in the whole of October. You went viral. The platforms were paying you, but you didn't go viral in November. Oh, the platforms are going to pay no more. If you have a community chat, you don't have to go viral every month. You don't have to go viral every month, bro. You don't have to. You got a community of 20k man who watch you every single day. I'd rather 20k man who watch me every single day, yeah, than you get 10 million views here, then I drop off and then I get 10 million views. No, I don't care about going viral. I want a community. I'd rather go viral with my community. Does that make sense, chat? Don't get these things confused. The community is so valuable, bro. Because in 5 years' time, is a community that push you, not the viral videos. No one cares about those viral videos, bro. Who's still here watching? And once they're pushing you, yeah, over a long period of time, you have so much motion, you can then charge companies whatever. If you go viral on TikTok, right, for some random stuff, people don't even know who you are. The random guy that went viral, they forget about you tomorrow, okay? Let's just say you have a good month. Some brands will hit you up for having a good month. I've been there. You get paid from the apps. I've been there, okay? But in a few years' time, like, who is that guy? Who is that guy, okay? Your personal brand is, you didn't have a personal brand. You were going viral, chat. Before, chat, I was going viral. But now I have a personal brand. It's a big difference. Don't get stuck in the loop. And you have to be patient as well. But then when you keep growing here, over years of time, let's say you're getting a solid audience of 1k views and then 2k, solid audience here. In 5 years' time, you can convert that audience into, so let's say I'm Adidas, right? I'm Adidas here, and I want to pay someone. I'm going to look and see how strong is the community and how much can they convert. So if you go viral for dumb stuff, right, and your next video is saying, oh guys, I got this new chest on Adidas, bro, I don't care. I forgot who this guy is. But you have an audience who've been with you for years and years and years. You put a new fit on, you're thinking, oh, where's that from, bro? Where's that from? Oh yeah, shout out to Adidas, blah, blah, blah. Quick sponsor, boom. Because you can convert more. Because you have an audience, you have a community. There's a big difference, chat. And don't forget that. People forget that, bro. People just think, oh yeah, viral. I've lost about 10 million views monthly. I went from 20 million views to 10 million views, which is still quite a lot, thank the Lord. But like, my motion now is much more than it was before. You feel me? You see, chat? You see? Man, there's so much more to do. But this stuff like this, bro, free spill for the people. But I'll be honest, guys that want like my personal attention one-on-one, I'll be real, chat. If I'm being completely blunt, I'm not going to be taking like hours out my day to help you one-on-one for nothing. So, hey, that mentorship one-on-one is coming. Hey, they're going to hate me for this, but hey, that one-on-one mentorship is coming. And if you really want it, it's there for you. But if they want it, it's fine. You get free spill. You can't say I don't give free spill, chat. You can't say I don't give free spill. You can't say I don't. But if you want that one-on-one, it's coming. We're building that platform. It's coming. Gonna be proper, done, set as closes. Yeah? You ain't gonna waste my time for hours in a day. It's coming.